Here's an AMI This Week shortcut with Shelby Travers.
Ed Shackles is an entrepreneur, orthotics and prosthetics specialist, an inventor, and the founder of Seats, a business that focuses on the manufacturing and customization of wheelchair and mobility devices. Thank you so much for joining me today, Ed, to tell me a little bit about the work that you're doing to assist wheelchair users.
Well, thank you for having me on your show.
Can you tell me a little bit about your background and how you started working with mobility devices?
I started about 30 years ago. I studied prosthetics orthotics in Toronto. And then I had a brief summer job with the rehab center in Ottawa. I worked at the rehab center for approximately 8 years, and then I started to outgrow my job. So then I started my own company, Seats, about 25 years ago. Started operating from home, and then as long as I could make enough money to live, I could be innovative, and clients would come to me, parents, with a lot of issues. So I would turn around and work on different types of hardwares and solutions, whatever I could do to make life a little bit easier for them.
You created the Slender Fender for wheelchair users because of complaints that you received from parents regarding messy wheels, dirty clothes, as well as premature wear and tear to clothing. So how did these personal stories motivate you?
One mom who I worked with, started with about 10 years ago, she said that she went through 3 winter coats every winter with her daughter. Like mud guards, they put them on there, they don't guard anything.
Yeah.
They're just a flat piece of plastic sitting beside the cushion, and they don't keep people clean. So I started building fenders for them, but they were very crude, flat. Then I got into machining very large slabs of aluminum and started to develop a radius. But it took a long time to figure out a radius that would fit a variety of wheelchairs. You have wheels anywhere from 18-inch up to 26-inch in diameter. So I had to figure out how to make a fender that was going to fit all of them. And the radius was very, very difficult to figure out. But I did come up with a design, and most people are very happy with it. I had one mother recently who paid, I think she told me she paid about $7,000 for this chair. And she said they still don't know how to put a fender on it, keep my child hands off the wheel. So this is what some of the clients that have purchased the product from me said. They go to a hospital for an appointment, they go into the bathroom, and their children are using the tread, the tire, to wheel the chair around. So whatever's on the floor is in their hands and now in their mouth.
The Thread Sled Easy Mount is another product that you created that helps wheelchair users keep their head upright by allowing their caregivers to reposition their headrest while also providing support that would otherwise require specialty equipment. Can you tell me a little bit about this hardware?
I got to deal with a lot of pediatrics, and most of the children I deal with, they don't sit up straight. So their headrest is always in the wrong spot. And then as a vendor, they're always asking me to drill a whole bunch of holes in the back and keep moving the headrest clamp around. And I thought, this is ridiculous. So then I worked on this easy mount system. So then I took the time to develop an actual mount, and the Thread Sled is inserted into the Thread Sled Easy Mount. And then that's very portable.
You create your products in the Ottawa area in the prototype phase, and then continue that process in manufacturing it close to home, and then have users all around the world. What has that reaction been like for you to see the benefits on such a global level?
Well, I'm pretty thrilled, especially when I got contacted from a hospital in London, England. I've had people contact me from Australia. So yeah, it feels pretty good. It's a bit of a slow process because people are a little bit slow to change.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Ed, to tell me about the work that you're doing to help assist wheelchair users.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
You can learn more about Seats Hardware and all their products by visiting seatshardware.com.